We want to make it difficult for teams when they come to Mississippi State. We want to make it difficult for them when they get on our field that they know that there's going to be a tough game, and we certainly did not disappoint. I thought we competed extremely hard all 90 minutes plus overtime. Their goalkeeper had to make some really, really good saves that kept them in the game. Our players had to make some really good defensive plays on their own. The game was in the balance, and we certainly responded to the challenge of playing, a difficult opponent in Tennessee. I think one of the things that continues to surface within our team culture and the things that we try to instill in our players is that little things matter. And if you don't think that little things matter, then you won't have the opportunity to compete. And we're trying to instill that in a bunch of freshmen and a bunch of sophomores, that if you put in the time, it's an investment. You just can't go out for an extra day of practice and think, oh, well, that's going to happen in the game. There's a cumulative effect. And with a brand new team halfway through the season, the reality is our team just got together August 5th. So the investment in each other, the investment on the field, we're starting to see dividends in small respect. We're learning to compete at this level, to be consistent. We're far from perfect, and we don't want to be perfect. We want to strive to, we just want to strive for excellence. I think everyone realized that Missouri came to win. Of course, we thought they would. We didn't get off to a bad start as a team, but there were just a series of incidences that happened that led to the goal, and that's what soccer's all about. I mean, Mackenzie Adams hit the corner to Kaylee Henry to Kennedy Carvin, and none of those players started, and that's what you have to have on a Sunday. You've got to have contribution from your bench players, because Friday maybe the bench gets smaller, Sunday, the bench gets bigger, and players have to be ready who are fresher to be able to contribute, and all three of those players did, so I was very excited for them. I think it really instilled confidence, not only with myself, but our team, and okay, yes, we're good enough. We're finally getting just that kind of self-fulfillment feeling. We played great against Vanderbilt and lost, but felt good about our performance. We played hard against Arkansas, and it wasn't our best performance, and we won. We come against Tennessee with a very, very good roster, and we get a tie. And then again, here it is. So now, we're 4 games into the SEC, and all we're doing is building these baby steps to our self-belief, to our understanding of we are good enough, and that sometimes is half the battle, and so we're certainly on our way. There were tackles to be won. There were battles individually to be won. Sundays are not always the most pretty form of soccer, and when you're called upon, you got to step up, and I think players did that, and time again. And in those moments of winning individual battles, then we could bring our teammates in and pass the ball and make it look like the beautiful game soccer is. And I was happy to see that it was not just a street fight out there. And some of the things that are now starting to develop, chemistry in our back line, goalkeeper chemistry, just fighting for every blade of grass on the field, those type of things. And that comes from belief, and that's what our players have right now. I've heard this before, and I think it's so true. Sometimes people might measure success of getting on the ladder, and then they hold onto the ladder for dear life, hoping they don't fall, thinking that just getting on was good enough. And the reality is, you hold on for dear life, eventually you're going to get tired. Or you can choose to take a step up the ladder. And taking a step up the ladder comes with risk. But ultimately, you'll get to the top of where you want to go instead of just holding on for dear life. So this weekend for us was about, do you want to take a step up the ladder, or do you just want to hold on for dear life? And we wanted to step up. And maybe we didn't get the full 3 points that we wanted at home in both those matches, but we certainly got a point in each match. And that's what we're trying to do. And we're just trying to climb this ladder or table in the SEC where we believe we can be, where we will be, if we keep taking the approach of we play to win, we're not playing not to lose.